Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night feeling a different kind of energy moving through your spine, as if something invisible had shifted inside you? Maybe you felt your body vibrate, your heart race for no clear reason, or an unexplained wave of heat wash over you. Millions of people around the world are experiencing sensations like these, and many believe they are becoming anxious, ill, or even losing control. But what if what's happening to you isn't a breakdown, but an awakening? What almost no one tells you is that a spiritual awakening doesn't begin in the mind or in the heart. It begins in the body, within the cells, the nerves, the skin. Before an expansion of consciousness shows up as mental clarity, it often reveals itself as energetic pulsation, as a vibrational reorganization within your nervous system. The connection between body and spirit isn't a poetic metaphor, it's a real, physical, and deeply transformative process. When the soul begins to awaken, energy starts to move as if a dormant circuit were being switched back on. This reactivation can create intense sensations, heat rising along the spine, tingling, subtle pressure in the chest, sudden changes in sleep or appetite. The body isn't malfunctioning, it's trying to align with a higher frequency. It's as if the biological structure has to learn how to hold the new light that's coming in. As consciousness expands, the nervous system struggles to keep pace with the change. That's why so many people mistake this process for anxiety, insomnia, or panic attacks. In reality, the body is simply responding to an internal energetic reorganization. Lights may seem brighter, sounds louder, and ordinary foods might trigger unexpected reactions. This isn't oversensitivity, it's fine-tuning. The body is learning to perceive subtle layers of reality that were previously out of reach. And this is where the core point emerges. Spiritual awakening is not a mystical event that happens only in the invisible realm. It's a full-body experience that involves the mind, emotions, and the body. Old tensions begin to dissolve, muscles release stored memories, and every breath becomes part of a deep inner cleansing. It's common to feel like crying for no clear reason, or to have old memories surface out of nowhere. This happens because, as energy rises, it encounters emotional blockages that have been held in the body for years, and releases them. This release can feel uncomfortable, but it's a sign of growth. The warmth moving up the spine, the lump in the throat, the pressure in the chest, all of these are signals that something bigger is in motion. Kundalini energy, described for thousands of years in spiritual traditions, is not a myth. It's a symbolic name for this vital force that awakens when you begin to live with more presence and awareness. From a psychological perspective, this can be understood as an increase in interoceptive awareness, the ability to sense your own internal states. As you become more attentive, you start noticing sensations that were always there but drowned out by mental noise. What once seemed supernatural can now be seen as the body relearning how to communicate with the soul. And when that communication is restored, life changes completely. In this new state, you experience the world more vividly. Other people's emotions feel tangible, the environment takes on an energetic texture, and the sense of separation between you and everything else begins to fade. The expansion of consciousness isn't a distant idea, it's something the body translates into vibrational language. Every heartbeat, every chill, every change in breathing carries a message: you are waking up. These signals shouldn't be ignored or immediately medicated, but understood. The body is a living map, and every symptom is a coordinate. The energetic realignment you're feeling isn't a malfunction, it's an upgrade. The nervous system isn't breaking down, it's learning to operate at a different frequency. So the invitation is simple: instead of resisting, listen. Pay attention to what your body is trying to reveal. Spiritual awakening is realizing that life has been speaking to you all along, but in a language you didn't know how to understand. And now, those words have become sensations. The flutter in your stomach, the warmth in your chest, the sudden chill down your spine, all of it is your soul echoing, saying, I am here. The body, so long ignored in favor of the mind, is once again becoming the temple where consciousness shows up and takes shape. So before you feel afraid of the physical changes happening within you, remember this: your body is not the obstacle, it is the messenger. Every symptom is a conversation between energy and matter, between what cannot be seen and what can be felt. Spiritual awakening isn't about escaping the body, it's about fully inhabiting yourself. Now tell me, what has your body been trying to say to you lately? Are you willing to listen? If this video resonated with you, subscribe to the channel and share in the comments which physical signs you've been experiencing during this awakening phase. Together, we continue this journey of expansion, where the body speaks, the soul responds, and consciousness awakens.